I lived at my grandparents' house with my younger brother. Let's call him Odie. It was New Year's Eve 12 years ago, and truly the best festive atmosphere. The yard was filled with the aroma of grilled pork belly, the sound of uncles laughing between sips of beer, and the ceaseless popping of firecrackers in the street. My brother and I ran around with our cousins, ate sweet spaghetti, and had a blast playing with the plastic horns we'd been blowing all night long. Around 11:30 p.m., my aunt called the children into the living room and told them to open their presents. The living room was packed with people and bustling, with wrapping paper flying everywhere. Amidst the excitement, I realized my brother was no longer by my side. Thinking Odie had gone to the kitchen to get more soda, I left the noisy living room and set out to look for him. As soon as I entered the back hallway, party noise seemed to suddenly fade into the distance. The kitchen was empty and the back door leading to my cousin's dark, weed-covered backyard was wide open. "Odie!" I called out to Odie by her nickname. I stepped out to the front door. Red and green fireworks twinkled in the distance, casting long, irregular shadows across the lawn. Then I saw Odie. My younger brother was standing near the boundary where the house lights ended and the tall weeds began. Odie was holding a wrapped gift box and looking up at the tall mango tree. "Odie, come inside. It's almost midnight," I shouted as I stepped down onto the lawn. Odie didn't turn around, but pointed to a dark branch of the tree. "Kuya, look. A tall man gave me a toy." My mind went blank. I looked up. A man was crouching on a thick tree branch, completely hidden by leaves, barely visible only when the fireworks exploded. He was astonishingly thin, his skin pale, and he wore a dirty, tattered shirt. With a wide grin, a smile that revealed his teeth, he looked straight down at my younger brother. A huge firework exploded overhead, suddenly painting the yard in an intense red. The man slowly brought his long, bony fingers to his lips, signaling for silence. In his other hand, he held a heavy, rusty garden knife perched on the branch. Before I could even scream, the midnight countdown rang out inside the house. 10, 9, 8. Then the man suddenly fell from the branch and landed silently on the lawn right in front of my brother. Outside, the countdown instantly turned into screams. 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year. And the ear-splitting sound of fireworks shook the ground. Amid the deafening explosion, the man rushed forward and grabbed my brother's arm. Instinctively, I didn't run inside the house. Instead, I screamed with all my might. I ran across the wet lawn and threw a plastic party horn at the man's face. The horn hit him squarely in the eye. He hissed, briefly let go of my brother, and clutched his face. I gripped Odie's hand tightly and ran with all my might toward the bright, safe light of the kitchen veranda. We hurriedly rushed inside, slammed the heavy wooden door shut, and locked it. Just then, a loud thud echoed from outside the door. I ran into the living room and, crying, dragged Odie into the crowd of relatives. "There's a man in the yard. He tried to take Odie away," I shouted over the loud music. The festive atmosphere vanished in an instant. Uncles ran out to the backyard with flashlights and heavy sticks, and aunts locked all the windows. However, while they were scouring the area around the tall weeds and mango trees, the man was gone. All that remained was the gift box he had given to my younger brother. Grandfather carefully unwrapped the package, only to find no toys inside. There were only a few rusty, sharp nails and a handful of dirt from a freshly dug grave. 11 years have passed since that night in 2015, but my brother and I have never forgotten it. Every year on New Year's Eve, while everyone else admires the beautiful fireworks illuminating the sky, my brother and I stay inside, our eyes fixed on the dark windows. This is because we know how easily a monster can hide amidst the noise.